Hello, and today we're going to cover My Math, Chapter 8, Lesson 7 and 8. Click on the ebook or open your math book up to Chapter 8, Lesson 7, page 601. 601. 601. So today we're learning time to the half hour analog clock. Again, this is an analog clock. Say analog. And so this is where skip counting by fives is really important to have learned by now. So we're going to practice skip counting from the 12 all the way back around. So we're going to say 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So again, I'm going to write those numbers in so that you can see the minutes that I'm counting by. So this starts with the 00 o'clock that we've been starting with, right? Then it goes 5. Then we have 10. Then we have 15. Then we have 20. Then we have 25. Then we have 30. Then we have 35. Then we have 40. Then we have 45. Then we have 50. Then we have 55. And what's after 55? 60. But instead of 60, we go 0, 0 again. So I'll write the 60 on top so you can see it. But really, it just reads 0, 0 when you go back to 60. So what I want you to notice is that we're skip counting by fives for the minutes hand. And the minutes hand, again, is the blue long one that we've been seeing that reaches the number all the way. And so let's see what minutes it is. So we go 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 minutes. It says half past. So it's about halfway. If you look at the clock, it's half of the clock we've cut in half. So that's why they call it half past. But so that's 30 minutes is half of 60. So now we go and look at the hour hand. Oh my gosh, I don't know which one it's going to. 10 or 11. 10 or 11. Is it 10:30 or is it 11:30? I'm not sure. Well, what happens is if you're at this point in between, you're going to go to the number that's first. So you're going to always go with the first number, the smaller number, when it's in the middle, in between two numbers, between 10 and 11, and you're going to go back to number 10. So then we're going to say it's 10:30. 10:30 is the time because the hour hand is saying 10 and then the minute hand is saying 30. So now it's saying half past. Well, it's half past 10 is what it is. Half past 10 because half of the hour of the 10 o'clock hour has passed. So now we're going to go ahead and turn the page. And we're going to look at the clocks again. And it says, tell what time is shown, write the time. So here, again, 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Anytime you see the minute hand on the 6, the long hand, the minute hand, it means 30, okay? And so we're gonna write our time on the side here, okay? And so here, the minutes is 30. So we're going to write 30 for our minutes. And then on the left side, right here, we need to decide, is it 9 or 10? Do you remember what I told you? when you had to pick between two numbers, you pick the smaller number, which is 9. So we're going to write 9:30. 9:30. Now, here it says half past. Well, it's half past 9. And so you're going to do that for the rest of these right here. We're going to do one more on this page. And so I'm going to pick number 4 right here. We're going to write, and look, do you remember what I said about the minute hand being on the 6? What is it? You can't remember, you can start counting from 12 over here, 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Anytime the minute hand is on the 6, it's going to equal 30. Now let's create 2 dots to show the hour and then the minutes here. So we know the minutes is 30, right? Because it's 30 right here, right? When we skip counted. Then now let's look at the hour hand, and it's between the 3 and the 4. What did I tell you to pick which number? The smaller number. The smaller number is the 3. So we're going to write a 3 right here. So this says 3:30. It is 3:30. Now half past 3, because it's halfway through the hour of 3 o'clock. Now you're going to do this for all the pages here. You're going to do that for that page and this page, as well as that page and this page. Now it says time to the half hour digital. And on our cell phones, I'm sure we've seen digital, just like we saw the digital clock in the other lesson yesterday. And so on here, we are going to write the digital time. And so just on our regular clock hands, this is 30, so these are our minutes, and it's 4:30. So I'm going to write 4:30. 4:30 is 4:30 because half of 60 is 30. So we're going to go ahead and turn the page. Now it says we are to write the time on the digital clock. Well, remember the first thing I talked about is let's count the minutes here. We go 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This is 30 on the minutes right here, right? And so we can write 30 for the minutes because we counted. So I'm going to write 30. Let's clear it all here so you can see it more clearly. 30. So that's a 30 because the blue hand is the minutes and it's the longer hand. Now let's decide what is the hour. Well, the hour hand is between the 1 and the 2. What did I tell you? You pick the smaller number and that tells you what hour it is because it's still in the 1 o'clock hour. 1:30. Okay, let's try one more. We're going to do number 4 right here. So let's count. We know what the 6 is when it's the minute hand, because it's the longer hand, is 30. So we're going to write 30 here. This is right here, written. And then the hour hand is between the 3 and the 4. That's the shorter hand, is the hour hand. And what did I tell you about the hour hand? You have to pick the smaller number when it's between two numbers, and that is 3. And that is 3:30. So this clock says it's 3:30, and the digital clock says 3:30. So this is the analog clock that says 3:30, and then this is the digital clock that says 3:30. How is 10:30 shown on a digital clock? Well, 10:30 on a digital clock is going to be, first we write the number 10 because it says 10 shown on a digital clock, the 2 dots, and then 30 because halfway to 60 is 30, 10:30. You're going to do the rest of these pages the same way, and same thing on this page and this page, and that's the end of our lesson.